Hey. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good evening, good afternoon. If you're catching me on the replay side, it's your girl LaShanda Henry here, aka SistaSense. Always excited to share things that you can do to work on your money, your marketing, and your sales goals too, with strategy and intention. So I'm gonna get comfy, y'all, because it's a nice, cool day. I am here in South Carolina for the weekend with the fam. About to take these boots off so I can get comfy with you guys. Hanging out in Myrtle Beach for the weekend. It's been a crazy year, so being here is truly, truly, truly a blessing. And all of this month, I've been having content conversations with you guys, specifically content creation, content honey conversations, right? So, as I jump on here to do this quick live with you guys, good morning, good morning. Hey, DK, welcome, welcome. As I jump on here super, super quick to check in with you all, question for you. Number one, do you struggle when it comes to content creation? Why or N? Yes or no? If you struggle when it comes to creating content online, Y or N, let me know. Drop that into the comment box so I can see out of curiosity. So I'm jumping on here to do this quick session because as a busy boss, a lot of times you may find it a struggle to create content for your business every single day. So while I'm here, and I'm here because my hubby is like, listen, he's all about bodybuilding, right? So he's like, listen, I need to watch my bodybuilding, Mr. Olympia. We can't do Vegas. We can't do Florida. I need to get the hell out the house. Stat. So he's upstairs in the hotel enjoying his Mr. Olympia. It starts at 9 a.m. this morning. So I said, you know what? While you do that, I'm going to come out here and create some content. So, when it comes to being a busy boss, a busy, busy entrepreneur, hey, good morning, Tamiko. Hey, Lavon is in the building. Good morning. Glad I caught you live. Hi, Tracy. Welcome, welcome. So, I'm going to do this morning what I like to call bulk tasking, also known as batching. I have a couple of my branded SistaSense books in my bag. One of my personal favorites is my Good Morning Girl Boss journal right here. So, I'm basically going to sit here and do some videos for, I want to say maybe an hour or so. I've got the sweater, I've got a jacket, and I've got another sweater. So I'm going to sit here and try to see how many videos I can knock out within the next hour. So this is a beautiful scenery. I love coming to Myrtle Beach. Have you guys, who's been to Myrtle Beach before? This is like my second time, to be honest with you. I don't come here often, but when I do, I always love to do some content on the beach, my boss on the beach conversations. It's absolutely lovely. The seagulls, there's one seagull, y'all, that he keeps following me. Like, okay, so still doing it. This seagull has been following me for like the last 20 minutes because I've been out here for a little bit. And he keeps circling me. And I'm just like, look, for real, dog, you need to go and hang out with your friends. Let me see if I can find him. Can I angle in a way that you can see him? Because he's behind me now. I'm so bad when it comes to this, y'all. I'm not doing it right. I'm not doing it right. I'm looking for him. Okay. I think he did. Okay, there you go. There you go. There you go. I'm like, you're looking at me, looking at you, looking at me. Don't start nothing. Don't start nothing. Michael Jackson style. Because I will run on these beach. No boots on. I will get to running. He's trying to start something, y'all. It's like so many birds. But it's so pretty. It's totally pretty. So anyway, let me not get distracted. So let me ask you guys, question number 2, out of curiosity. How many of you bulk task your content? How many of you sit down and in one felt swoop record a series of videos or audios or create your PDFs or do whatever you need to do? Because some of you are trying to find the time all the time to do your stuff. And it's not possible all the time, to be honest with you. So, I try to do my lives every day. I do at least one live every day. Yay! And give me some hearts, give me some love. I have been doing lives every day since last December. Come on now. I've been doing it and it's amazing. It's very, very difficult to talk yourself into doing lives every day. But I found a way to make it easy. I always say you can find a way or find an excuse, but you cannot do both. I found a way. But when you cannot find a way to create content every day, bulk tasking is the solution for me. So I'm going to be on this beach this morning, honey, so flipping out these shirts and doing some awesome videos. Hey, Gwen. Lavon, I need to bulk task more. Okay, so you're not doing it as often as you should. Don't start nothing. Brooklyn, stop. Come on now, Monique. He is circling me. I'm like, I'm not trying to be your friend today. I am not trying. Looking for food. Oh, I don't got no food. All I got is my water. My water, it's funny. So I was getting my water and I said, let me put some ice in here, even though it's cold outside. And I was like, okay, I started dropping ice into the water. Total random, right? One of my angel numbers is 1111. So I was counting as I was dropping the ice into the water. It's like, okay, I put 11 in. Let me put another 11 in. I don't know. I'm crazy today. It's behind me. I see you. Too close for comfort. You're too close for comfort. Why? Why are you circling me? I have no food for you. No food. No food for you. Wants to learn about content creation. I guess that's what it is. Okay, now you see, once you hit the towel vicinity, you too close. You too close. For real. The beach. Yes, I love the beach. I love the beach. This is actually the resort that I'm going to be hosting my Fire Start Your Year webinar works. Well, not webinar, the live workshop here. I'm going to be hosting it in January. Um, and if you're interested in hanging out with me, you can go over to sistasense.com/SCE. Check that real quick. SistaSense.com/SCE for Sister Circle exclusives. If you want to learn about hanging out with me, the Fire Start Your Year 3-day weekend workshop I do every year. The next one is coming up in January so that we can work on you strategically moving forward in your business. Hey, fly away, fly away. They're all flying away. Let me turn the camera so you can see. I don't know. Something might be up. I might have to leave the beach. They say when the animals start running, you need to run too. All of a sudden, the birds were like, we out. So I need to keep my behind cautious because it may be time for me to be out too. Um, but if you're curious about coming out to hang out with me and my business besties, very small, intimate workshop, no more than 5 to 7 women, as I like to keep it nice and always at a nice suite or resort, so that it doesn't feel stuffy. We're not in a meeting space. You can kick off your shoes. Uh, and hang out, get to work for the weekend. It's a 3-day weekend experience, and this year I'm going to do it in Myrtle Beach at this resort that I'm hanging out at right now. I got so distracted, y'all, looking at the seagulls. I don't even know what you guys are saying. I was there in March. Awesome. Good morning from Clayton, North Carolina. Welcome. Awesome to see you guys here. So, all right, y'all. I am going to ask you 2 more questions as I wrap up because I'm out here for a reason. I want to do some videos, but I felt like I should do this live and kind of inspire you guys to work on some bulk content. Okay. So, anyone here have a book or something digital. If it's physical, great. But if it's digital, baby, find it and print it out, okay? Anybody have a book, or in this case, this is my Good Morning Girl Boss motivational journal, something that you put together, maybe a PDF that you put together that you want people to take advantage of and love, okay? Anybody? Anybody? I've got a ton of them in here. I just said to you, funny enough, I'm doing my Fire Start Your Year workshop, and I have my Fire Start Your Year planner. This is amazing. It's an annual planner. All my mentees get it when they do Fire Start Your Year every year with me, but you could also just order the planner separately. Again, when you go to sistasense.com/SCE for Sister Circle exclusives, you can learn more about my weekend workshop. I'm doing a virtual one. So I'm doing a 1-day virtual version for those of you who can't make it out to Myrtle Beach and hang out with me for the weekend. But then I'm also doing a 3-day for about 5 to 7 women here, okay, in January. And then if you can't come out or whatever, you can get this one. Now, I'm asking you guys if you have some physical or digital, if you got a digital, print it out. One of my favorite things when it comes to batching content creation is to sit and do these short, like really short videos where I'm reading out my content. And that's something that I highly recommend, especially for those of you who have, let's say, for example, you've got free lead magnets that are just sitting there collecting dust and not dollars. Sit and start reading it, sharing it, creating video around it, and motivating people to take some interest into actually going and opting in to get it. Because sometimes we put the graphic representation of what we have, like a mock-up graphic, and we put that out there, we put the title out there, and that's not enough, right? People want to get pieces of the meat, right? To be able to say, ooh, this is content, honey. It's sticky sweet. I always tell y'all that when I was younger, they used to call me Pooh, right? I was kind of chubby. Still am. You know, I think it was like last month, somebody was like, how many months are you? And you know, when people say that, it's time for you to get rid of the love, the extra love on the, on the sides. But anyway, they always used to call me Pooh. And just like Pooh, I love my sweet honey goodness. So I encourage you to create videos around your content, okay? So that's one of the things. Oop, oop, oop. I see y'all are commenting. Yes, I have a book. Planner last night. Love it. Tag the website, please, and thank you. Lavon, can you drop that in there? Putting you to work, or anybody. www.sistasense.com/SCE, which stands for Sister Circle Exclusives. SCE stands for Sister Circle Exclusive. So, good morning, Janine. Awesome to see you here, my dear. So that is where you can learn about some of the great things that are happening right now. The Fire Start Your Year, there's the 1-day webinar workshop. The 3-day is going to be right here at this resort here in South Carolina, Myrtle Beach, with me and a short, like really, I always do just a small group of ladies. So it literally feels like we're working together intimately, and we just get to relax, work on your new year agenda so you can get clear as part of both the webinar based 1-day and then the 3-day, which is live here. Okay. Thanks. You are so very welcome. So just if anybody can drop that URL into the comment box for me so that I can pop it on the screen, that would be great. So I have all my, well, not all of them, but I've got some of my books and things that I'm just going to be reading out and recording some video around that, number 1. Okay. And number 2, I'm going to give you another one. Okay. Oh, thank you so much for that, Monique, for popping that up there. SistaSense.com/SCE. And there's several things that you can find on that Sister Circle exclusives page. I also have something called I'm All In. Okay. I'm All In essentially gives you access to my quarterly workshops and my annual virtual conference experience. So that might be the best bang for your buck if you want to basically get a year of the trainings that I do. Every quarter, I have Fire Start Your Year in January. Then I have Spring into Action in April. Then I have the Printer Profits in October. This year I'm also doing next year I'm doing everyday sales. So every quarter there's a major weekend workshop that we do virtually. Plus there's the annual Back to Business webinar conference. Plus you get access to my monthly mastermind. So I'm all in is basically a 1-year experience, so that when I do these things, you get the live, you get the replays and all the goodness. So when you go over to SistaSense.com/SCE, there's a video that explains everything that's there, so that you can get all the information about what's happening in the circle. So thank you, Monique, for popping that. And I see LaVon, you popped that in there too. Mwah. Thank you. I appreciate you. All right, so let's get back to content creation. I said to you, because I'm here in South Carolina, Myrtle Beach for the weekend, hanging with the fam, while my hubby is upstairs watching his bodybuilding. I watched like a couple of them, but I don't watch the whole thing because unfortunately we couldn't go to Vegas for Mr. Olympia this year with all the craziness of things happening around, right? So we're here so he could just in the hotel room stream for the next couple of days his Mr. Olympia bodybuilding competition. And while he's doing that, it's funny, my son. Okay, can I ask you guys, out of curiosity, how many of you, when you go on vacation, do your kids take their game devices? Okay, now him taking his Switch, I understand because that's a handheld. But my baby also put his Xbox in his suitcase. And my cousin did that the last time we went to a resort in Florida. I was like, what are you doing, Ty? And he had his big Xbox. These kids, like, they're obsessed. So Christopher, it's a 2-bedroom suite. So Christopher's in one room rocking out with his Xbox. Jay is in another room doing his thing. And I'm out here doing my thing. So we're doing things together, of course. But in between that, we're having our own fun time. So I'm just curious to know how many of you, when you go on vacation, like your kids, they take their actual gaming machines with them, with their own little suitcase. Because Jay was like, how much stuff are you guys taking? It's like 5 days. It's not 5 months. We packed a lot. But all right, anyway, the next thing that I want you guys to think about when it comes to content creation ideas is, outside of batching some short micro videos where you're reading from your books, is I want you to think about, for those of you who are like myself and you create content that is information based or motivational, can you do a series around that? So you sit down and you knock that out. Like my girl LaVon is absolutely amazing. She has her website, livevibrantly.com, and she has affirmation cards. I wish I took them with me, but I don't have them with me. I mean, you can only bring so many things, right? So many suitcases. But, being able to take 5 or 10 of your affirmation cards and do 5 to 10 videos, batch them out, post those, and then reference livevibrantly.com for more affirmations, right? That's something simple and easy that you can do. So outside of having actual books, right, something that you can read in, I also want you to think about creating a space where you're pulling out content from the things that you produce and using that from your videos, not just books, but other things. And I gave you the example of LaVon, who's here, livevibrantly.com. LaVon, feel free to pop your URL into the comment box for me so that I can share that. That's something else that you can consider as well. Doing, like, for example, I want to share something with you guys as I'm talking about LaVon. There are lots of great activities in my Fire Start Your Year planner. So hopefully, I know some of my ladies who they finished, like one of my clients, she was like, LaShanda, this year's is done. I need to order a new one. And so she did, which was awesome. One of the things that I love about this is that we leave off at the ending of 1 year and we go into you planning and prepping for the next year. So I'm going to actually pause for a second on my content creation ideas that I'm giving you guys so I can give you one of the activities that's in this book. So I want you to think about this, right? Because we're going to do this together. And I want you to think about those of you who have information products, you have courses, you have audios, you have PDF, who has things that you're giving people activities to do, activities that you're like, man, I want you to do this, right? Pull out 2 to 3 of those activities and make these short videos. I'm not asking you to do videos that are 12 hours long, right? 2 to 5 minutes, 60 seconds, right? Here's one of my favorite activities from Firestart Your Year. It's called Year to Year Connection. Okay. And this is really great this time of year for you guys who are watching now. But then this is an example of something that you can do with your audience. Okay. So let's start. And I'm going to do this from start to finish as if I was doing a short micro video. So I can give you a sense of how I do my audio intros, my outros, and how I drop my sales nuggets in between. Okay. So hey guys, it's LaShanda Henry here, aka SistaSense. Always excited to share things you can do to work on your money, your marketing, and your sales goals too, with strategy and intention. So today, what I want to do is take you inside my Firestart Your Year planner. By the way, if you don't have one or you need a new one, make sure that you go over to firestartyouryear.com for more details. And what I want to do is give you an activity. The activity is called Year to Year Connection. So raise your hand. I know if you're doing it virtually and I can't see, it's okay. You can drop some hands in the comment box for me. Raise your hand if you went through some challenges this year, some challenges that threw you off track and you're trying to get back on track when it comes to your business goals. Because trust and believe, I know how that happens. So here's the deal. When I say fire start your year, I want you to really have the energy, the focus, the intention to move forward. So this is a really simple activity and it's called Year to Year Connection. Here's what I want you to do. I want you to make note of projects that you want to continue or finally start in the new year. Now, the planner gives you space for you to process and think about these projects, but here's what I want you to do, because we're doing this virtually. I want you, out of curiosity, to pop at least one project into the comment box for me that you go, girl, I either want to continue this project into the new year because I didn't quite get there the way I wanted to this year, or I want to finally start this project in the new year. Take this opportunity, take this moment to drop that into the comment box for me. Because you see, what I want you to do, I want the Firestart Your Year Planner to be a personal playbook for you. I want you to be able to, not just in January, but every single month, be able to have your own playbook, your own journal to process what you want to do in your business on a month by month, quarter by quarter basis. And a part of that is not just doing completely new things, but really bringing your current year intentions into the next year, right? Because so you can develop and grow them. And I see that you guys are popping in here, having activities. Yes, membership, continuity program, revamp my online beauty store. So you've got things intentionally that you are looking to do to bring in that kind of revenue that you want in your business, right? To take your business to the next level. The content that you want to create, the projects that you want to work on, think about that. And I gave you two ways to think about it. Either things you want to continue, see, or things that you want to finally start. Me personally, I have something called SCF, and SCF is basically just a simple way for me to break down clearly, intentionally what I want to do next. S, things I want to start. C, things I want to continue. F, things I want to finish. So hopefully the SCF can give you some little simple way to break down for yourself your intentions. And by the way, if you would love to participate in the Firestart Your Year 1-day webinar workshop, 3-day live in person workshop with me and about 5 to 7 of my business besties, or just grab your Firestart Your Year planner, go over to firestartyouryear.com for more details. And of course, you can always go to SistaSense.com. That's me, SistaSense, SistaSense.com. Check out the events there, and that'll also take you right over to the Firestart Your Year experience. Mwah. Woo! Oh my God, the birds! This is so pretty. Okay, so they just did like a 360 swoop, and they're back in the virtual building. My phone is about to die. Always bring your juice. I love these juice drives. So hold on. Let me give my phone some juice so that it doesn't die on me. So, all right. I did that little video. It's a little longer than I wanted it to be, but there was an intro. I always have my little intro, my objectives, my core, me sharing with you monetization, marketing, and sales, who I am, and always giving you different call to action. So I dropped in a few things like the activity that we could do. The activity is an X of X. I always say when it comes to sharing content, like video content, I will give people X of X parts. So I gave you one activity that's in this book that's about 132 pages of prompts, of monthly calendars, quarterly goals, holiday planning, marketing, sales, all this. There's a lot of stuff in the Fire Start Your Year experience. And you guys can drop into the comment box and out of curiosity, let me know if you have it or you don't have it. But giving people one or two or three of several activities and then letting them know where they can go to get all the goodies is something that you can periodically do in between your content. And I encourage you to think about how you can do that as well. I saw, let's see here. Thank you, Levon. Levon, livevibrantly.com. She's got some amazingness to share. I have my I Am t-shirt, my Live Vibrantly affirmation cards. Oh my goodness. And if you're looking to bring some positivity into your life, bring some extra love and self-care, I highly recommend you go over to livevibrantly.com. Take a look. She's got some awesomeness to share with you over there, right? You're working on a subscription club. I love it. I love it. My YouTube channel. So you guys have at least one project that you intentionally know you're looking to focus on next year, whether you want to S start or F finish. As we're having this content conversation, could you do something for me? Can you give me some content currency? Share this out, tag your business besties, and or tap on the likes, the hearts, the love, all that good stuff. I appreciate you. This actually isn't the official Content Honey conversation for today because I'm going to do that a little bit later in the resort. But make sure that you are also turning on alerts and notifications so you can see when I'm live, so you can jump on here live with me. But tag at least one business bestie, somebody that you know proactively you all are working and you want to support them too. Encourage them to come on here and join us as part of this content conversations. I'm doing content creation and Content Honey all month, a 31-day experience. And then, of course, make sure that you are sharing this out because sharing is caring. And that is what it's all about. So, yeah, I think I'm going to drop off because I've been on here longer than I was supposed to be. But I love when you guys jump on here live with me so that I can work on some of these videos. And me doing that quick video was basically, I did a video in a video so that I can basically, when I'm done with this live, I can cut that little clip of me talking just about the Fire Start Your Year Planner and sharing the year-to-year connection activity and take that video and do something else with it. So there's a lot that you can do when it comes to bulk tasking and pulling out content from activities and things that you already have created so that you can make the most of it. And I encourage you to do so. Okay, so lots of love. I'm probably going to do a couple of lives on here. I am right in the sunlight. So this is so awesome because it's nice and warm. Even though you can feel like a cool breeze, the sunlight is like right on me, keeping me warm. So I got my charger, my tripod. I'm good to go. If you guys have any questions, by the way, email SistaSense@gmail.com. I definitely encourage you to take advantage of the resources that I've got as far as getting access to my trainings and support services coming up for the next year. It's really, really cost effective. And of course, if you do have any questions for me and need additional clarity, when you're on the SistaSense.com website, you can click the gray tab on the right to send me a voice message, or you can email SistaSense@gmail.com. So let me see here before I go. Anything else I need to take a look at? No, we are good. Awesome sauce. Gwen, y'all are so awesome. Thank you so much for joining today. I appreciate y'all in a big, big way. Talk to you soon. Till then, of course, take care. Bye.